You can either call, fold, raise.
Call.
Call. Then you got to throw in 3 green chips.
I have 3. There you go.
We'll call that. Okay. And now, so the next one, this is all called the pot, by the way. The next one, you'll discard another card. You'll drop another one. So, newbie. Okay. You're going to fold? All right, then give me the cards. You're out for this hand. Solid with the raise. Okay. All right. Then we're going to discard one more, and another card will be played. And there will only be 5 cards displayed out here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Now you guys should show your hands. And Brett Newberg will win all these chips here. As you can see, he's very experienced with his chips that he has. And yeah, so here I'll describe you how he won and everything. So there's a set of hands that will beat other hands, and for one, we'll start off the lowest to the best. So say nobody has a pair on the table or anything, the person with the highest card will win. Say David has an ace and Brett Newberg has a 10. David will win that hand. Then next you'll have a pair, and that's somebody who has 2 of the same cards. 2 of the same cards will beat a high card. And then the next you have 2 pair, which will trump a pair and a high card. And so 2 pairs where you have 2 sets of the same cards. So say you have a pair of 2s and a pair of 7s. That's 2 pair. And then the next you'll have a 3 of a kind, which is also known as trips. That's when you have 3 of the same cards. So say you have 3 5s. Say you have 2 5s in your hand and 1 5 is played out on the table. Then that means you have a 3 of a kind. Then next up you have a straight, and that is where you have 5 consecutive cards, such as a 3 4 5 6 7, 10 jack queen king ace, or ace 2 3 4 5. And ace is actually really important in this because it can play as high or low, but you can't wrap around. And by that I mean you can't go queen king ace 2 3. And so then the next card after that will be a flush, and that is 5 cards of the same suit. And there's 4 suits in a deck of cards, which is clubs, spades, diamonds, hearts. And say you have 5 of the same suit, you're good to go. And you'll beat every other hand that I've listed above. And then after that, you'll have a full house, and that is when you have a 3 of a kind and also a pair. And so that is a really hard hand to get, and for good reason. That's why it beats a lot of other cards. I mean, for example, you have 3 5s and a pair of 2s that are all played out. And then the next up, you have a straight flush, which is 5 consecutive cards, but they're all the same suit. So say you have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It all has to be spades or diamonds or hearts or clubs. And that will beat a lot of hands as well. And then the next up, you have a 4 of a kind, which is you have 4 of the same card. And that is a really hard one to get too. You have to have 4 of the same card, and there's 52 cards, so it's pretty difficult to get. And then the cards after that is a royal flush, and that is where you have a 10, jack, queen, king, ace specifically, and they're all the same suit. And so that is how you know what hands beat the other hands, and how to gauge how you bet and stuff after that. And then also here's some tips that you need to know when you're playing. So sometimes folding isn't weak. It's not showing weakness. Sometimes you let your emotions get to the best of you, and you let all these things. I mean, it could end up costing you more money than usual. And also, sometimes it's smart just to not play every single hand. And yeah, so that will save you some money eventually, and you'll be better off. And that is how you play the game of poker, Texas Hold'em. And thank you guys for listening.